What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Hope everybody's having a lovely day. And with that being said, let's get into the charts. Okay, guys, so we're actually going to start off with this. Okay, so we got this, and then I'm going to show you what I think is a Dow theory buy signal. I'm not sure. Okay, if someone would like to correct me or at least like affirm in the comment section, hey, feel free. All right, I guess we could start off with that. Okay, so I want to point this out. Okay. Dow Jones Industrial Average. Said that terrible. Dow Jones Industrial Average. Tongue twister. All right. This guy made a lower low. Okay. You can clearly see that over here. This guy made a higher high. So the transports aren't confirming the industrials. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. All right. Someone please let me know if you do know, let me know in the comment section. But that is something that's taking place. And then what we also have that's going on today is this. What the freaking heck? All right, this is crazy. All right, but it was expected. Okay, this was I talked about this in my last video. All right, in the weekly update, we were in between a rock and a very an even harder place. All right, let's look at it this way. Okay, the Fed can raise rates. All right, they can raise rates and pretty much cause what just happened to the 16th largest bank. All right, they can make that happen to a bunch of other banks, okay, and it could become very bad. All right, or they stop raising rates, or at least, I mean, yeah, that's really the only thing. Okay, so they could stop raising rates, and that would that would help everything not collapse, the whole system, would stop breaking right before everyone's eyes. All right, and then the opposing side of that is hey, they do raise rates, they deal with their fight against inflation, and then boom, yeah, you have widespread collapse on your hands. That's at least how I'm looking at this thing, guys. We do not that's not bullish, all right? We're but it's also not bearish. We're in a conflicting spot right now, and the fact that this is happening over here, I could almost guarantee if we were to look at the federal funds futures for the March meeting over there, I bet the side that said 50 basis point has completely, that probability has plummeted. All right. So this opens it back up to now hey, the Fed can now somehow rug pull again. All right. If they announce they're going with the rate hike, this thing is going to skyrocket. All right. The Fed chases this thing and all right. That's why I say it's bearish but bullish at the same time. It's kind of freaking crazy. Okay. But I'm just going to say right now, overwhelmingly, I'm seeing bullish things on the chart. And yeah, I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think it's safe to go short here. I'm going to show you guys a few things here. All right. We can actually start off with IWM before we just go over the basic technicals that we cover here on a daily basis. SPY QQQ VIX. With the daily, the 4 hour, and the 1 hour, right? But I just want to point this out, all right? Look at how low you went on your RSI. Guys, this is literally where bottoms form. This is it. This is what happens. Bottoms be forming here. Okay, now I also will say you have a massive spike of volume here. All right, I understand you had increasing sell volume, you had panic, all right? But guys, guess what? Tops and bottoms form with volume spikes. All right, I'm not saying this is a bottom, but we have a solid shot that we are very close to a major bottom. All right, and I understand I'm playing the contrarian here because most of the market just went full bear mode. But yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, things could things could rip faces from where we are right now. Things can absolutely rip faces. I just showed you that the transports aren't confirming the industrial, so I'm pretty sure that's also another sign that's saying hey, this was a fugazi move to the downside. I'm not sure. Okay, that's why I said hey, if somebody does know for sure. I tried finding on Google. I could not find confirmation on that one. But yeah, guys, I mean, IWM is just so oversold here on its CCI, and you're seeing the RSI literally under 30. Guys, this is where your bottoms form. All right. This is where major bottoms form. All right. And we come over here to the weekly time frame, and you can actually look at DIA. All right, look what's going on. What the heck is this? It's at negative 194. This is literally where we bottomed over here. What the heck? And at the same time, we're at the trend line. Okay, so this is some crazy stuff going on. This is why I was saying yeah, all right, guys, systematic failure. That's what just started. I was saying it was only a matter of time until that happened eventually. I didn't know when it was going to come because obviously I have no crystal ball, just like none of you have a crystal ball. But yeah, I mean, the Fed came out saying that they were going to, they didn't bail it out. I watched me, Kevin's video. So if you guys want to pretty much get a full view of that or have a solid perspective of what's going on, all right, or what went on over the weekend, go over to me, Kevin's channel and watch his video. I think it's titled like Fed Bailout or something like that. It was a bailout. Well, it wasn't a bailout, but it showed everyone that they are willing to bail out all of the other banks. That's how I'm looking at it, at least. It doesn't have to mean that, but hey, 16th largest bank is not even close to the number one or number two or number three. And Bank of America, I don't think is too far behind the 16th largest bank with what just happened. And yeah, I guess they opened up like a 25 billion line of credit or something like that. Not a line of credit. It's not a line of credit. It might be a line of credit. I don't know. Go watch me, Kevin's video if you want. Okay, he's the one who went into all this stuff. I choose to save my time and do things that way. All right. But yeah, guys, I mean, if that is the case, then that's another thing that is supporting the technicals here. All right. So we're going to have to see what CPI comes in tomorrow at. If we get a hot number, you can have the market freak out, but I'm just going to say right now, all right, we likely are right around the bottom. All right. Let me just pull something up real quick. Let me pull this up. Fear and greed index. Let's see if we're popping up today. All right. Are we popping up? We're going to do that. We're also going to pull up... No, we put the call ratio. Nothing loaded in for today. Holy crap, guys. Look at that. We're even lower. By the way, guys, quick plug. If you guys do want consistently high probability trade setups, along with their trade plans, go check out the Patreon. Okay, it is $39.99 a month. If you guys do not want, after that first month, you can easily just cancel. But I'm going to say right now, it does pay for itself. And yeah, if you're someone who can't find these for your own or just like literally wants to pay for information, like there you go. I got you with the information. So yeah, you'll also see everything we talk about in these videos, everything you see over in my written updates, all right? Like all of that is going to be there. Like not that it's going to be there earlier, all right? But like trades are going to be coming along with that. And you're also going to have a community, okay? By tomorrow, guys, there will be an open Discord that comes with the Patreon. So if you are interested in all of that, there is a little something there for everyone. So, you know, feel free. So there you go. I do think anybody would enjoy it. I'll just say that. Okay. For $39.99 a month, I do think I can't imagine someone really being salty that they just like, I can't picture someone saying like, oh, I wasted my $40. No, I mean, it literally pays for itself. Plus you're getting extra value. I'm just gonna say that. But yeah, guys, 21 over here. I like, again, I'm gonna say there's such a solid shot that we get a decent size freaking bounce here. All right, throw back to when I said we got the last decent size freaking bounce. Where was it? It was down here. All right, it was down here, and guess what? It led to like literally a leg up. Okay, not a counter trend. It led to a leg up. All right, I'm not saying that's going to happen right now because that's not the setup we have here on Mr. Apple, right? But you did have buyers stepping back in at the 200 of May right there. All right, but you come over here to ES, and oh, that is not that. Okay, come over here, right? Look, it is holding the line, guys. It is holding the line, all right? And like, if you do give up this zone right here, all right, guys, you're just going to come down in this zone and bounce there. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, that's what's likely going to happen. Look, you do also have that increasing buying pressure. You have that buying volume increasing there. So that is, again, that is a good sign. I'm just saying, guys, I really don't think it's safe to go short here. That is what I'm getting at. It's just not safe. Now, we do have DXY coming over here, and it was bouncing off the trend line. Now it is not bouncing off of the trend line. But yeah, I'm just going to note that that thing has pulled back, all right? So, hey, market has room to breathe right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we keep breathing right now, okay? Let's actually, now we'll just go over the daily charts, all right? Because I told you guys that is what we would be doing early on. We actually also got to go over Mr. VIX. We'll start off with Mr. VIX. How about that? Only up 4%, Mr. VIX. You were up 25% earlier. Wow. Wow. Look at you, buddy. Oh, 5%. You got slaughtered. Look at all these wicks, guys. This is like literally just people loading up on puts and then people selling out of puts or calls being loaded or whatever. All right. This is plenty of short squeeze action. You guys got 21 right here on the fear and greed index. You have VIX rocketed up to $31 this morning. crazy. All right, crazy stuff is going on, guys. But yeah, like your weekly oscillators here are in overbought territory. I wouldn't be surprised to start seeing this VIX pullback, which is going to give fuel to the market, because VIX literally just goes off of puts and calls off of SPX. So yeah, I mean, like if this thing's going down, you know you're gonna have calls being bought and puts being sold, and that's going to yeah, that's gonna give a little gamma action right there to some more short squeeze action. What I think that's going to be happening. Okay, it doesn't have to happen, guys. It really doesn't. I've been wrong in the past. I've been right in the past. I'm gonna say I'm right the vast majority of the time. All right. So yeah, I mean, it's high probability here on this channel, all right? And I'm just going to say that odds right now are that you start squeezing, mix squeezing. Now, you also do have a whole ass hour and 15 minutes left in the day. It's 2:46 Eastern Standard Time, all right? I'm just saying, all right? This is probably going to be increasing volume. SPY is probably also going to be, maybe not. We'll have to see, all right? But you did see ES does have the increasing volume. And guess what, guys? All right, guess what? We are literally, all right, we are just continuing to nail this thing, okay? Yeah, somehow, guys, we had the conflicting setup. We had the increasing sell volume that suggested we are going to be going down for new low. We have all these divergences suggesting we're going to be getting that bounce. So what is it going to be? We're going to go down and get a new low, and we're going to get the bounce. That's what's going to happen, all right? And that is exactly what happened. Now, I do have this broadening bottom formation, okay? Or you could just look at it as a broadening descending wedge, whatever you want to call this thing, all right? But it's here, okay? It's also here on Mr. SPY, all right? I know there's a lot of lines there. We did end up coming down, tapped the head and shoulders target, which if you guys don't know what the head and shoulders was, all right? It's literally, oh, don't do that, buddy. Don't do that, buddy. Going from there to there, you have left shoulder, you have head, you have a right shoulder, all right? You came down, target was 383, you hit 383, and you are bouncing as of today, all right? So now that that is played out, we're going to actually take that. Oh, should we keep it, though? Because that's a trend line you broke, and then you could come back up, and this could be resistance. Guys, we're going to keep it on the freaking chart. We're going to get rid of that red dot right there. We are going to get rid of that. We're just going to get rid of a bunch of this clutter, all right? We can actually also get rid of this downtrend. Guys, we know we are looking... I like hate to say it. It's like such a conflicting setup we got like right now. I'm just going to say that, all right? We know we're looking for a lower high. I don't expect this to be broken, but it also can. Like I'm telling you guys, like, hey, decent sized bounce likely incoming, all right? But like, I don't know. All right. But I would expect S&P 500 to probably come up to the upper bound of this pattern here, which is way up there. All right. So like not way up there, but you know what? That's a decent sized move. That's like a $10 move on SPY. All right. That is the more than a $10 move on SPY here. All right. But we will stick to SPX for this pattern specifically. All right. And look at that. Yeah. SPX is going to have the increasing buy volume. So there you go. All right. I will say we, the setup right now is suggesting we do have upside tomorrow. Okay. I'm just going to say it's extremely bullish going into CPI. I understand we literally just had the hot jobs report. All right. That's literally what scared the market on Friday. All right. So like, you know, it's like the mixed bag we got here. But overall, guys, I'm going to say we are so freaking bullish, okay? Like, it is bullish. But I'm also going to say, like, hey, all right, systematic risk, that's here. It's literally here. Like, what happened over the weekend or / like on Friday, Thursday, whatever it was, all right? That's the start, okay? This is showing us that it's only a matter of time, all right? The Fed is finally at that, like, they're in that hard spot, guys. They literally have to choose between their inflation fight right now, or they choose between, hey, we don't collapse the market, which I don't think they're going to... They don't want to collapse, all right? But they all... I don't know. It's so bad, guys. It's so bad. That's all I could really say right now. All right, let's go look over the 4-hour time frame, okay? You do have, like, all of your oscillators are over here, oversold territory. IWM, we already went over that first. All right, DIA, again, it's the same thing as IWM. It's suggesting you're going to have a decent-sized bounce here. All right, over here on QQQ and SPY, just because that is what we typically end up trading here. Well, not here on the channel. If you do want to go trade with me over on the Patreon, you literally could trade alongside me. So there you go. Which I will say, we have been, I will say, so far, we've nailed pretty much everything. I'm just going to say that, okay? There really hasn't been anything that's not been pretty spot on. But like, also, like I said, it pays for itself. If you want to trade alongside me, there you go. All right. I'm having a ball in there. I'm really excited to have a freaking Discord, though. I'm going to be honest. All right. I am very excited to have that community aspect to it where, hey, everyone can literally just chill in there and like, hey, you don't know what's going on, go check in with the others. All right. And all right. But yeah, guys, with this thing like completely tanking right here, all right, this is like the Fed chases this thing. So if this thing is doing this, then yeah, they're like, guys, what if they do no rate hike? Like, that's what I'm saying. This is dangerous to be going short here. All right. Like, there are definitely some trade setups right now that I want to short, but like, we can actually look at this too. I want to long this thing, but I also like don't. Guys, this, like, it really would make sense. It really would make sense. Let's get rid of all the clutter. It would make sense to see this thing rip. Okay, I'm not saying Netflix specifically. I am talking about the markets, the indices as a whole, everything as a whole. I think we're about to have an everything rally. All right. Nothing else makes sense to me right now. All right, and I'm gonna be straight up. Okay, I will be straight up. All right. I don't know what's going to happen on the 22nd, but let's say CPI ends up tanking us, okay? If you tank on CPI, I'm just going to say, guys, I do expect to recover going into March 22nd on FOMC. Like, I don't see this setup we're given right now. It makes no sense that this is we're going to die now. This makes no sense to me, okay? No sense. Everything is oversold except I think Goog. Goog is, yeah, I mean, Goog is over there. All right. But I mean, I'm just saying, guys, all right? It is not looking pretty for bears. Like, I'm just gonna say, all right, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. That's all I guess I gotta say. All right. But yeah, with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. I hope you guys did find value in this video. If you did, please support the channel with a like. It would mean a lot to me. And yeah, help boost the channel. If you guys do want to check out the Patreon, all right, I really can't imagine someone being disappointed with it. So yeah, if you want to go do that. But yeah, Discord will be here tomorrow, so that will also be there. And yeah, with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.